الحلقة الرابعة من إلينوي. يلا بلاش.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up.
يلا.
Any questions? Good. Get going.
يلا شكرا كابتن.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop.
45. طيب في سيارة، ايش صار بالسيارة؟ حادث وشيك، فنروح نشوفه ده. خلي بيكاوسكي.
Can you drive to this one? An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Fraud in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
إدريان بلاك اللي هو مسكناه الحلقة الماضية، كان يحب بنت من تركته بعد ما انسجن، بس زوجته رجعت له. Good woman الساعة 2 الظهر. يلا. Hey there, officer.
Traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
سيارة مفقودة تركوها الحبايبون.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
اوكي. يلا في واحد هناك نسأله بعد. نشيك على كل شيء. نشيك أول شيء إيش اللي برا، بعدين نشيك. اوكي. كافيه.
Seems irrelevant.
ما له دخل. اوكي. بس الحلقة الماضية كان لها تحدث خلاص. اوكي.
I swear to God, a real
هذا
needle
أكيد
and a
بعد
real
أخلص مع
haystack.
شيء.
They expected me to find it.
هذا مهم. يلا شوف. اوكي. كيف؟ اوكي. يا حبايب.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
ما بعرف اقرا انا الجمله، الكلمه علميا غريبه. Property for of Dewey Bros. اوكي. اسمه باع، ما له دخل. هصير اشيك على الاشياء المهمه انا الصراحه.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
اللوحات مش موجوده. اخذوا الويلز، واحدة من الويلز، عجلة.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
طيب. علم الأرجنتين. هم حكوا إنه يمكن سيارة دبلوماسية يعني تكون سفارة وشو. ترامك نشوف ترامك إذا في شيء. Empty ما في شيء. شوف أيوة زي ما حكيت على بالضبط.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
أرجنتينية. طيب. شيء تاني أتوقع. خلينا نشيك على هذول بس.
Doesn't look like anything.
يمكن يطلع شو نعمل. طيب. في اللي هو كمان البيسبول بات يمكن انضرب السيارة فيها أو شيء.
I don't think so.
أتوقع أوكي.
Lie detectors out of paper and ink. Cop it up.
بس
will you?
هيك ما فيش شي. كيف راح نعرف حبيبي هذا؟ هو بنقدر نسأل على الأرجنتين، يمكن الأسماء الأرجنتين نسألهم. هون في شي مفيش بيرو بيجينا. خلينا نروح نسأل وش أوكي خلينا نسأل وش عن السفارة أتوقع.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a
Oh.
dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
اللي هو شو اللي استخدم فيها
Thank you.
عشان يسرق. اوكي راح نسأل الحبيب هذا.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
اوكي.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to
Mexican.
work on it.
اوكي.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
هذا عنصري من الطبقة الأولى.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
شك.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
اوكي.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
لا.
Why did
أخذ
you take
اللوحة
the license
كمان.
plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
I mean.
Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
يلا اوكي.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs.
للأسف.
You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
اوكي. 1947 أجندة.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
اوكي. اوه لا بدي اكمل. William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
اسأل أهلا شام ليش كيف عرفنا اسمه وعرفه. أنا غبي شوي إذا صار في شيء.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
طيب نادر
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
أنا هذا ناخذ على هذا إنه لما بيحكي مع ولد عمره
We can
16
visit the
سنة.
Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
أوكي. لأنك عندنا أكثر من مكان.
How bad is it?
شوفوا عندنا
You can drive.
متجر دوي بروس اللي هو لقينا منه انفك، ومركز الشرطة اللي هو صاحب السيارة. فأتوقع خلينا نروح على المتجر أول شي. خلينا نشوف المتجر. شوف إنه إذا الشغل الموجودة هون فواحد من الدول يشتغلوا بالمتجر.
Not your favorite cases?
نشوف هذا.
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
وصلنا الساعة 2:11 دقيقة الظهر. مرت بس 11 دقيقة هاد كله. اوكي. Dewey's car sales.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
طيب أكيد ما بيعرف لأنه هو صاحب المحل، بس يعني يمكن بيعرف. وهلا حنشوف كم فرق عنده لواحد منهم ضايع.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Okay.
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car.
مش بقول ترى.
I have some
أحمر.
nice used cars for guys your wage bracket.
الأصفر. لا.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
أحمر تحس. أوكي في واحد أحمر مش موجود. يبغى الكبير. رسميا من عنده.
That's not right. One left.
Gabriel Delgado.
Missing a 3/4.
واحد من بيشتغلوا أحمر هو يعني نفس بعد هذا الزلمة عن ضبط. خلاص.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
طيب روابط مع فالديز.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
أنا أصلاً هستخدم آخر intuition عندي. كلام.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
ليش عندنا باكت مسوخة مفتاح واحد أجهزة منفوذة قسيم تسجيل دفتر فالديز.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
مشتغل هون شو قاعد تحكي أنت؟
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different.
هو بيشتغل هون.
That kid's temper's like a time bomb.
أنا
I want
أعطيه
nothing
شك.
more to do with him or you.
أنا أعطيه شك. أوكي فكرت أظن ما بيشتغل هون أصلا.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Back.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
طيب عرفنا هلا من وين المفك اجا. الزلمة من المكسيك بيشتغل هون. يعني نشوف بس شو بده. هو بده يعرف اتوقع وين عايش المكسيكي. آسف بحكي عنه مكسيكي ما بعرف شو نسيت اسمه. ريجادو؟ شو
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel
Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
طيب هلا
He's only a writer.
نروح عند فالديز بعدين نروح عند الدلغادو.
You know the way. You can drive.
مركز الشرطة.
So where you want to go?
هلا مركز الشرطة هلا طلع الدفتر اللي احنا مسكناه أول إشي. طلع على فالديز اللي هو صاحب السيارة.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
فالديز هذا كمان مش محترم من هذا الناحية. في الأدب خلينا نحكي إنه عنده بدفتر وعنده رقم تليفون صاحب متجر السيارات عنده رقم تليفون ولد 15 سنة.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
راح نقتله.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I want to make a comment. You know you made it.
بيكاسكو ولا بيكاسكو.
Hey, isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all the
Yep, that's me.
Well, this day was a total
About
waste of
time.
makeup.
Are you the senior officer I requested?
آه
I'm Detective
شكله
Phelps and this is
مشكلة.
Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a
Sure.
Packard, fellas. A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
غلط غلط.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
طيب صح أنا فكرت غلطان.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
I mean ما عندنا شيء نحكي إنه غلط.
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
غلط أتوقع. بس نشوف كم كوشن صح. بس اوكي حل الله هون. او نروح شو اسمه الثاني. يلا قاعدة.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my staff.
You drive. انت سوق. You drive.
You're behind the wheel. Do we know
مقاري
where we're
خامن
going?
بالقعدة.
KZI Radio presents National.
الساعة 2:32 ظهر. كل هذا اللي عملناه بنص ساعة أو نص ساعة.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
No.
Hey, that's that cop.
What the hell is this guy doing?
قاعدة. واحد.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Oh 3 اوكي فكرت واحد. بكاتسكي. خلاص ايوه. نعم. هاي زوجته. اوه حامل.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
Policia,
What is
do you
your name?
understand?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you
Yes,
are,
ma'am.
Ms. Rodriguez.
بورطة
We
هي.
need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
طيب.
So how far along are you, Anna?
هلا. شو أقدر أعمل شوي؟
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
سيارة فورد هاي.
He will be a good father.
Difficult to tell
Already he
whether it's
works
the
hard
suspect
to
vehicle
provide
from the
for
scene.
us.
Certainly
Unless
Gabriel's
you
pride and
help us
joy.
here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a
طيب
very
نروح
long
في
time.
غرفتهم. ما له دخل. ما له دخل. اوه.
Not much help.
فكرت هون خلاص هون صدمة بالله انه. طيب كيتشن. اوكي يعني انه
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
يعني كان هون الصبح. طيب اشوف هذا العلم الارجنتيني
Really
ليش
ought to
ما
take more time over the Packard,
ليش
fellas.
ما هذا العلم اللي
Let's
هو
head back to the empty
الصح.
lot.
طيب فيش برا. اوه كأني شفت اشي مهم هون. اول شي الباب عليه جولد فبقدر ادخله ففي اشي مهم هون. اوه كاليفورنيا اللي اتوقع الاسود اللي هم بيكونوا دبلوماسية. صح رسميا هو هذا من الدخل. ما له دخل. اوه دول هم الويلز.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
خلص رسميا لأننا مسكناه. يلا نطلع عندها. أين دخل؟ طيب نعم أنا زعلان ليش ما أقدر أشوف العلم الأرجنتيني. مش مهم هذا كثير لأنه ما كان السيارة كان بس في علم أرجنتيني واحد ولازم يكون في اثنين على
You're in serious
يعني
trouble,
رسميا هو.
Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here.
Gabriel.
I have done nothing wrong.
عملتي عم تكذب علينا.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
عنا.
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
No.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Okay.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
خلاص احكي له.
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
3 nights اوكي وماكله الصبح هو. كيف؟
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
اوكي.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
كمان
I swear
غلط.
it.
تحلفي كما بدك بس كذب حرام في رمضان.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
I know it.
I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what and I don't want to know. I love him.
طيب.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel.
Gabriel.
I know nothing of these car parts.
كيف نقدر نحط عليها الكذبة؟ back. ما علينا أي شيء
Then
عليها.
tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
طيب لازم نروح على
Put in a
المستشفى.
good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line.
بسرعة.
That sounds like a street race to me.
يب.
Gotten out of hand.
في هو هلا بسباق سيارات فلازم نروح المستشفى.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
You know where the kid is. Let's
I'm
go
decent,
stop
mate.
these clowns and get them off the streets.
يلا. سباق شوارع غير قانوني. يلا.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
طيب بيكاوسكي ولا معه رسميا. جابرييل هو السيارة الحمراء صح؟ يب. إنه الصورة كمان هيك كانت بدون. يلا وراه.
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street brawl.
Okay.
Stay on Delgado.
بلعن.
Get away. Gonna lose him.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
كيف؟
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up. Kids used to steal cars and sell them.
ابلع.
Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I
أعطيه واحدة لو طلع لك وانا.
You're calling them. I've had enough of those to
Ah.
last me a lifetime.
علقت اللعبة. الحمد لله.
Wheel arches. Come on.
أعطي واحدة شمال. أي أوكي. أوه راحت سيارة. نلحق نلحق نلحق. نروح يا ما ينسى ما ينسى. نعطي واحدة. يا حرام. اوكي نعطي واحدة هلا استنى شوي. واحد. راح. والله اعطيته واحدة. اوكي. واحدة حلوة.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Down. نايس اطلع. ولا توقف.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Gabriel.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricón.
Puto
I
لحالك.
showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a straight punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Thanks, sir. Easy. طيب هيك خلصنا صح؟ Case done. Closed. Nice. جبناها. طلع جابريل هو. Okay.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6. Good for you, Jack. Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No,
Yes, sir.
Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
كانت المشكلة مشكلة in marriage إن شاء الله هاي إن شاء الله الحلقة الجاية. هون وصلنا نهاية الفيديو يا أخوان. إن شاء الله انبسطتوا. الحلقة الرابعة إن شاء الله الحلقة الخامسة تكون قريبة بعد يوم بعد يومين الله. نشوفكم يا أخوان. يلا سلام.